Amanda, thank you so much for your time this morning. Any surprises for you, especially when you look at the ANC getting around?
Of course, that in Gauteng, in Johannesburg, the Action SA did very well. We see that the ANC didn't keep Equitini, so surprises in the sense that the voters actually did send a very strong message, and that is that their votes cannot be taken for granted, and that unless service delivery improves and the dysfunctionality of municipalities stop, they are not going to actually support the bigger parties. So the support is down for the bigger parties, except the EFF has made some small gain.
Let's start with the rural versus the urban vote. What were some of the patterns during this local election?
Well, if we look at the different provinces, we see that provinces that are more rural, that they have the ANC kept their support in those areas. But if we look at the urban areas and the metro councils, we see that most of them are hung councils, which meant that the support that the ANC got is below 50%, and there's no outright majority, which means that the urban areas, parties were not really sure of what was going to happen, and it's very clear that the urban population has spoken, and that we can see from the hung councils. Sam Saloa, for example, this morning made a statement to say that the ANC now is really a rural party, which means that there's a loyal support base in the rural areas, and that's also because other parties don't have a big reach into the rural areas, maybe for the EFF and Limpopo and Mpumalanga, but otherwise we've even seen a decline in the support of the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal. So there's clearly a message from the urban areas about bad service delivery and dysfunctionality, but then there's a loyal support base in the rural areas where, for example, you have very dysfunctional municipalities that's been voted back into power by that loyal support base.
All right, thank you so much. Stellenbosch University's political analyst, Professor Amanda Gouws.